trying to unsnap that. There we go. I'm still working on the stadium. Right now I'm working on the stadium lights, and they're coming along nicely. It's just taking what seems to be forever. You might hear me count because I will lose focus in a minute because I'm listening to music in the background, and sometimes when my favorite songs come on, it can be a very big distraction. So, for some reason recently, every time I record, my nose starts getting stuffy. So, I probably sound a little nasal. But then again, that could just be my voice. Who knows? Alright, so we're going to just broadcast this as a test of this new mic I'm using. Sure, this video may be boring, but it may also be relaxing for you like it is for me playing. So, enjoy. Leave a comment if you want, or not. This is taking so long. Let's see, is everybody? Nope, everybody's not ready. Okay. As you can see, I like to frame out my projects a lot of times using sand, especially if I'm playing on survival, because I don't want to die, and I don't like having piles of wood or stone everywhere. So I like to frame them out using sand because I can drop the sand easier and get rid of it than mining coal or even cutting down wood that I use for scaffolding or whatnot on big projects. You'll see that probably in later videos if you stick around, if I do some more in my survival modes. But right now, I'm feeling a little creative. I went to Lego World and I saw these totally awesome new Lego sets that I want to get. And I was like, wait a minute, I can do all that crap in Minecraft for free. So it's like, let me just try and make some more worlds or add on to the worlds I do have, and then I'll decide if I want to spend 70 or 80 bucks on some Legos. And then I'm going to have to get an extra bedroom just to build in, because I'm not going to build in my office or my bedroom or my living room because I might not clean up after every build. So it's like, let me try Minecraft because it's less messy and it's more cost effective because I already have the game with unlimited pieces. So we're going to do that. And although I'm not as good as some of these awesome builders out there on YouTube and Facebook, I like my worlds. I enjoy myself. And if no one else will watch my videos, my people will, and I will. I will definitely enjoy my videos and laugh at myself and my builds as I progress along and get more creative and my designs improve. I mean, I've come a long way. I've been playing this game, I want to say a year and a half maybe. So whoop-de-doo for me. I'm pretty awesome sauce. Look out, it'll burn your fanny. Alright, so as soon as I get these lights done, I will tell you the plans I have, because like I said, if you caught my other video, I want to extend this world to fill up this world with the town. I mean, I don't want it to be just a couple of things. I want like this whole map. Let me show you the map real quick. I want this whole map filled up with crap. My city. Alright, can I look at this map, please? Son of a biscuit. Okay, hold on. Throw that away. Throw that away. Uh-oh. Throw that away. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. Alright, throw this away. Throw this away. There's got to be a better way to do this, but I don't know how, so this is what I do. Really? Okay, my map is not working. Throw that away. There we go. Okay, as you can see how big this map is, and I've only built in those small sections on the map. So, I want to fill up this whole blue thing with my little town, which will take, I don't know how long. And I may give up before then. Who knows? But hopefully I won't. Hopefully I'll stick to it and get her done. But we will see. Alright, let's finish this up. Once again, I'm probably going to get quiet because I get quiet when I'm building. So I will try to remember to keep talking. We'll see what happens. Also, these lights are for cosmetic purposes only, because as you can see, they do not light the football field. What I may end up doing is, instead of using, I used white clay for this as a way of, you know, like mimicking chalk, but I might end up using the light blocks just because it's too dark on my football field. But we'll see. I'm not sure yet. Everybody framed out? Alright, so let's put up our lights. I'm listening to Sammy Davis Jr. singing Birth of the Blues. Love that song. So I will try not to sing it because I don't want any copyright violations on my YouTube channel or BS, because I do not own the rights to that song. So hopefully you guys cannot hear it. And hopefully I will remember not to sing it. But we will see. Alright, I like that. That's nice. The side is so dark over here. Let's bring you some light. Some gloriousness. That song is going to make me sing it. I love that part. So, in case you guys don't know, I am a paralegal and a grant writer, and I have gone back to school. I am in school right now to finish up undergrad. The goal is to become an attorney, but my life dream or goal is to open up a like a blues club. I just want to do that with great food, cheap drinks that are strong. Smoking is allowed, but you know, maybe have some ventilation system where it's not a problem for asthmatics or people who don't like cigar or cigarette smoke. And I also want to have hand-rolled cigars made on site. You know, dip some of the papers in cognac, brandy that's made in-house. That is my goal. If I get around doing that before I die, I would be happy. But who knows, you know. Different things happen in life and new dreams pop up and goals. But we will see. Would you guys like to come? If so, I'll give you the name of it. No, not really. I haven't named it yet. Actually, I've always had 3 names in mind, but I'm not going to put them out there because they're not protected intellectual properties yet. Which I should probably get on because it's not that expensive to get a trademark or trade name registered. Save that just in case I realize that dream one day. We'll see. I looked at my mic. I just looked down because the other day I was recording a video. I'm supposed to be doing these videos and I'm trying to stick with it. I'm being a good girl. No matter how many viewers I have, I'm keeping it up. But anyway, I would make this awesome video, right, of me playing, and I had such a good time because I was in a great mood. And I went to go play the video back because I wanted to see it because I was like, oh, that was so fun. I had fun playing. It was so random. I mean, great times, right? Well, I forgot to turn on my mic. So it's just, all you hear are cows mooing, pigs oinking, you know, the bullcrap sounds of the game. I'm like, oh my god, what happened? So I go in my settings, and for some random reason, I had turned off the mic. Why? I do not know. And oh my god, I was so upset. And I'm a very corny person. I love puns and cheesy jokes. And I had some of my best puns and jokes in there, okay? I'm talking about uber creative. And not a sound was heard. And it's like, really, bruh? Really? But yeah, that's what happened. So I just looked down at my mic to make sure that this mic is on. I haven't checked my settings and I refuse to because I'm going to feel quite salty if my mic settings are turned off. I'm not going to lie about that. But anyway, if you guys have any ideas of what I should put in this world, you know, inbox me, text me, or whatever. And I will see what I can do. Also, if you want to help, Well, no, I don't want any help right now. This is my world, my creation. I can do it by myself. Alright, so this is why I use sand. I will show you right quickly. It's so easy to get rid of. Like I said, I can use it as a scaffolding, and when it's time to do away with it, I just take a torch, dig it up. Oh shoot, that didn't work. Really? There we go. See? Let's work. Come on. If I do it correctly, you'll see how much less work it is. There we go, see? I don't have to mine all that. That's a tip you can use in creative. Oh, Mary's little lamb is working my nerves. Today's game we have the Boston horses versus the Nebraska cows. Go chickens, ha ha ha. Oh my gosh, speaking of chickens, excuse me. Clucking chicken. Alright, I see this needs to be a little taller. It's not tall enough. Let's make that a little bit bigger. That reminds me of Mama's Family. It's a TV show from, I guess, the 80s and early 90s. And they had a little club or something. And it was called the Bigger Jigger because the smaller jigger burned down. Bigger Jigger always made me laugh though. It's like, Bigger Jigger? What? Little inside my head joke. Alright, so the stadium lights are something is missing here. Oh, in an earlier video I said I wanted to expand this so I could have out of bounds area, but I'm figuring we're gonna pretend that this field is like an arena football field where you're out of bounds if you get thrown up against the wall. Now, I love football. I mean, love football. But I used to play it with my brother and his friends. I used to cheer for his basketball team, but I played football with his friends. But I absolutely hate arena football because it's like everybody's afraid to be tackled and injured because everybody feels, oh no, I'm going to make it to the big leagues one day. Don't hurt me. And then it's like just a bunch of mashing of each other against the mats on the wall. And I was like, oh, this is some crap. And then when I was a teenager, I must have been about 16, I got some tickets to an arena football game. I'm like, oh great, thanks. I hadn't been to an actual game before, right? So I'm not going to say the names of the teams that played. Why is that so loud? Hold on one second. I'm not going to say the names of the teams that played because I don't want to embarrass them. They embarrassed themselves enough that night. But anyway, so I get to the arena and the seats were horrendous. It was like beyond nosebleed. This was like I'm sitting with Jesus watching this game, okay? So, and that is real talk. I mean, I could barely see them. So, what happened? Something happened. We got called down closer to the field. And it was terrible. You know how you can go to some football games and the energy is just so live. It's like you don't ever want to leave. You just want to scream and just enjoy yourself. It's just awesome. Well, the energy on that field was like a beauty parlor or something. It was like, what the hell? Are you serious? Are you guys here to play? I mean, I love men and the smell and feel of testosterone flowing and, you know, tackles and football in general. But, I mean, this was terrible. There was like no testosterone, no energy. The guys were walking around. They might as well been walking around in like panties and stockings getting ready to get married. Because it was like, come on, there is no aggression. I'm all for teamwork. Where it's like, you can do it, guy. And it's like, what is this, Little League? Come on. Tackle the other team. Murder him. In the words of the movie Any Given Sunday, let me see snot bubbles come out of his nose from the chat. No, they just want to push each other around, run with the ball, get tired and slow down. And it's like, is this rigged? It was terrible. So, I hate arena football. And that solidified that hate. But, because I'm feeling a little, not lazy, but maybe trifling. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to expand this field because if I were to make out of bounds,